I have always wanted to be a nurse, ever since I was young. I had no other job ambitions or my future.
I wanted to be an artist, and so my father advised me that maybe I should look at some of my other skills. And in a summertime job as a nursing assistant, I fell in love with taking care of people.
I had to sit down and look at where were my strengths and my passions, and then try to find something that would match up with that. So I love people and I love science, and nursing was a natural progression from that.
10th grade biology. Favorite teacher probably of high school, Christine Flug. She's probably not with us any longer, but I was hooked. I just loved biology, wanted to read as much as I could, learn as much as I could, and it was kind of opened up a new door.
While working as a quality manager and an alternate administrator in a home care agency, I realized that I really can do a lot more as a registered nurse. There were so many things to do for so many people, especially the elderly, and there were no nurses.
I started out in nursing in pediatrics, and in that area, I felt like I could really have an impact on families. I felt like the nurse truly did look at things in a holistic way.
Nurse is a true calling, and we are frontline of patient care. We need more nurse with selfless. They give up their schedule, give up their family, come and take care of patient.
How do I keep my passion alive as a nurse is because it is such a rewarding experience. Some days it's a frazzling day, but most days it's just looking at your patients and knowing that you're doing a good job and you're doing something for them that they can't do for themselves.
Being a nurse is so important because of the importance of nursing to health care. It's the nurse who's the lifeguard that notices when things go wrong, calls for help, then provides that help to keep patients alive.
We're kind of like the centerpiece of all of the other moving parts that happen in a hospital. And so, physicians won't know what's going on with their patient without the nurse. All the other respiratory, all the other things that happen in a hospital system, they really can't function without that centerpiece.
I've been a patient, I've been a family member of a patient, and then a nurse, and in all those situations, that nurse is the one that has that relationship, that close, trusting relationship. They say that we're the most trusted profession, and I believe that. There's credibility in your nurse.
That nurse is a person. I know that person has the power to make a change in the world. It's like someone that holds the key to human health.
Being a nurse has sort of permitted me to be like an avenue in which everybody that I work with can at least have their voice heard.
Nurses are powerful. Nurses are the backbone of the medical field. If all the nurses walked out, Lord forbid, who's going to take care of their patients?
Nursing is so important because it is at the hub of patient care. And as we are growing in healthcare, not just by size of hospitals and things like that, but also the services that we provide, it's important that we continue to grow our nurses as well.
I try to imagine sometimes what the world would look like if there was no nurses. I wonder what we would do. We would have technicians to give medications, aides to give baths, but who would monitor the ever-changing conditions of our patients? Who would be there that they would trust?
In order for this country to really get its arms around what we're seeing as a kind of an explosion in the healthcare field, we really have to capitalize on nursing and utilize nurses to the top of their scope of practice.
The potential for a career growth in nursing is unlimited. So every element in nursing is broadening, and every element in nursing is important.
Good health is something you can't buy. And poor health is the equalizer, unfortunately. And so nursing is part of that. And I think now it's time, more so than ever before, to really step up to the plate and be part of the solution.
Everything that I do, whether I'm semi-retired or not,
I still have that passion. Someone asked me the other day, why do you do that? You don't work anymore. And I said, because I love it.